But I'm just saying hypothetically, if a woman that was small hit you, do you think you should hit her back even though you weren't hurt?
I absolutely think I should have the right to hit that lady back. No,
Even if you
no,
weren't hurt?
absolutely.
Hey guys, what's up? Another video. This time it's about ladies justifying how hitting a man should be kind of normalized and why we men react in such a way like, why don't you understand it? Let's see how this goes, okay?
I do think that as children, there are certain things that are propagated or pushed as it relates to boys versus girls. Like, oh, that's a girl, don't do this or don't do that. But in terms, oh my goodness, my voice. But in terms of
Thank you,
men,
God. Thank you, Jesus.
in terms of grown men, I don't have enough information to say that because some men maybe don't know how to even treat a woman. Some don't know how to protect themselves. Some do know how to protect themselves and avoid certain situations. Like
Yeah.
there's some men who will not go to that hotel room with that woman and he's this famous man. There's some who won't do that. There's some that will. I mean, there's so much variation, so I don't have enough information to answer that properly.
Okay.
Okay.
Lauren,
Wait, can I ask a question, Kay?
Oh, Jesus,
Go
Chicago,
ahead.
why are you doing this to us? Go
No,
ahead, bro.
I mean serious. Were the do you think the men in your family were taught how to treat women?
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, they were. Were they taught how to protect themselves from women?
Yes.
In what way?
No. No, 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 no. I was never taught that. Well, then it's anecdotal. But surprisingly, most men that I meet, they have the same anecdotal experience. It's like when a woman becomes out of control, the only thing, at least from what I remember, it was like a suggestion. If she is getting that angry, something has pushed her to that moment. So we need to respect her. And if you disagree with that, you're making it worse. So I don't understand where that explosion is coming from, but I'm still responsible if it's still coming in my direction and burns me and kills me and I lose another eye or something like that. So in most cases, it's like if you ask your fathers, like when you see them go out of control, that's why most father that I've seen suggested, if you see two women fight, run. If a woman wants to hit you, go away. I'm like that, but that's not fair. I should be able to say something, and it's like you're not gonna win because by his standard of my father, it's like I want to punch people when I have to talk to them like that if it's another man. But I can't do it with a woman because if I hit her, I won't be able to take care of you, son. So be careful which woman you choose. Because if you find a woman that thinks this is normal, don't marry her.
Just not even getting into certain situations, especially as Black men, knowing certain things that could happen,
Or shut up.
things like that. Do you think it's okay if you, as a man, were not hurt? And I would never do it, so I'm not trying to advocate for people hitting, but I'm just saying hypothetically.
Not hurt. Not hurt. Look, man, I can slap a pit bull and it's not hurt. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna keep doing it. No, no, no. No, no. Okay, man. Okay, man. Okay, okay. Okay, man.
But I'm just saying hypothetically, if a woman that was small hit you, do you think you should hit her back even though you weren't hurt?
I absolutely think I should have the right to hit that lady back. No,
Even if you
no,
weren't hurt?
absolutely. It
Why?
cannot be the case that some 5'3" woman gets to run around and hit every 6-foot man. Like, what world are you living in? Just because you can't hurt, wait. Just because a woman is 5'3" and can't hurt a man over 6 foot means that she just gets to walk around and hit every single man willy nilly?
No.
Ultra combo.
No.
Well, there you go.
So okay, so are you saying that it's men's duty to
Jesus Christ, who said the word duty? Are you? Come on, Kay.
This is crazy.
Listen, Kay.
I'm
This is
asking.
I'm starting to see what people are talking about.
I'm
No one
asking
said the
you.
word duty but you. Like you're putting words in my
I'm
mouth. I
not. I'm
said what I
asking
said.
you.
No, you're not asking. You're just projecting something, and now everybody is going to maybe look at it through that lens. It's not my responsibility to educate a woman, but I think it's kind of my responsibility that somebody is in my face, ready to fight. I should be able to react. But if I react even defensively with a woman, it's an assault. That's the problem.
I'm asking you. Do you?
Well, don't know.
think,
Well, if you ask me then, but don't put words in my mouth
I'm
when you
not.
ask me.
I said, do you think that it's a man's duty to put like a smaller woman in her place if she tries to hit him?
No.
Any woman, not a smaller woman, any woman, I should be able to nicely put her pushingly in her place. I don't trust anybody. And you know how I keep women at bay when things get heated? I look at them like, look, I have one freaking eye. I remove the fake one. Click, click. And I'm like, do not touch me in my face. Because when I tell them that, I can see in their eyes are like, oh, flip. He has actually a reason to react aggressively because he might not be able to see his sons ever. Because most women that know you're ready for it, what do? They hit like a ninja. Because they don't want you to dodge, make you look superior. And that quick jab is so freaking dangerous. That even happened to with my wife. As I joke, we were joking. I says, I'm Gucci. And I made the joke like a quick slap. And when she tried to quick slap me, I dodged it. Hi. But then suddenly she did like a ninja. I need to be quicker. Bam! I was like, hey, play the game. But if you make it faster, you hit harder, woman. You can't do that. So I don't play that game with her anymore. But it did make me realize when I meet angry women, I always tell them, you have to be like my arm monkey's length super gangster, a far away hand. Okay, why did I say monkey? I don't know. But the point is, you get my point. My arms are really long. So if I tell her, if you're not that far away from me, I don't even want to be in your face.
It's her duty to keep her hands to herself.
Hold
I agree
on,
with
Yep.
that.
hold on, wait, because I don't want Kay to misunderstand what the lead was saying. Kay, the way you started with the question, you said, "Are you saying that it's a man's duty?"
Right.
Exactly, Rilla.
So that's
exactly.
that's a different question. That's why he was saying, "Don't put words in my mouth."
It's
Thank
not
you.
our
That's a different way of
responsibility.
asking. So
Are you
you're
Like
saying,
really, and I
say
are
no
actually
or yes?
listening to the words that are coming out of your mouth, even if you're not listening to them. Like
Yeah.
I get very offended when people put words in my mouth because
Oh,
choose my
me
words.
too.
I choose my words precisely.
Yeah, you too?
I feel you. I'm not.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to put words in your mouth. I was
So
saying, do you feel? Is that? Do you? What do you think about that? Is
a
what I'm
man
asking.
should have the duty to make sure that he is protected at all times.
Yes.
At all times, and should allow no one to just walk around willy-nilly hitting him, whether or not he feels subjectively or objectively that that person can or cannot hurt him.
I want to ask this lady, for example, would you say that your son should receive all the slaps in the face by little girls that are taught this lesson and never react? Do you have any idea the message that you send to your son? It's like that type of person has the rights to beat you in your face, or they always have to go on the boat when the boat is sinking. As a kid, when you keep seeing that, you're gonna be like, this is unfair. I was born in a body with less right. I can do nothing to change that. And as a normal adult person, you can rationalize that in a very unique way. But as a kid, when you don't even understand the moral of this, it can be really damaging how you will view women in the future. It's like you plant a seed that's gonna grow into something. We don't know what's gonna come out. I hope not a cactus that you wanna slap though.
Hey, Lead, I have a
Okay.
question. I have a question. So let's just take the dynamics of you and Kay. And Kay's 5'3", you're 6'3", a whole foot, and she hits you.
Me too. I'm a man.
What? And you're like, well, you hit me, I should be able to hit you back. what about an alternative? And I'm just asking of a restraint since you're bigger and grabbing her app and calling the police and saying she's right now hitting me. Come here and arrest her for assault and having it legally on the books that she hits men.
Yeah.
First of all, well, I'll take your second point first. First of all, no one cares that women hit men. When you say legally on the books that she hits men, no one cares. She's not going to get punished for that. So that's not a deterrent at all. Second of all, if I restrain her, if I grab her wrist, there's going to be a mark. So guess what? We're both going to jail.
Oh, you're super
So
strong.
I am protecting myself, restraining her, doing what you say I should do. And then when the cops show up and see my fingerprints on her wrist, we're both going.
But
And
it's
that's
the
the
flip
best case
side.
scenario. Because
So
what
then
she
what
could
should you do?
But hold on, Kay, let him finish.
You know what's even funnier about this? I think there was some guy in Australia or something like that. This happened to him. The girl went all ballistic on him. And he was like, I don't know what I have to do. So he held her, put her on a freaking balcony, and start calling the cops. The girl then was like, oh my God, you don't lock me outside here. She jumped off the balcony to go to the other balcony to see if she could enter, did the U-turn and come back. She jumped, slipped, fell, bam, passed away. Well, died actually. And they blamed him. I mean, the society is not fair. And I told my wife this, and my wife told me, why did he not push her outside? I'm like, when a woman is using an item to hit me, I don't care where I push her. I need to find a door that I can lock her out. If I put her in the balcony, I would be surprised that she decided to jump. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you have to be logical if you want to slap a man that's bigger or if you want to jump from one balcony to another one. I mean, I don't understand certain people. But the fact that you blame men though, that I do have a problem. That's very easily. Click. There was even a mom in a car with 3 kids driving in a sea. Blah, 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 blah. Almost drowning. Everybody saving her. Oh, yeah. There was a mom pushing a kid on a swing the whole freaking night until the kid passed away. Both of these cases, you know what people keep telling me? I'm sure a man put her in that position. I'm like, I know it is possible, but there's a way people see all these cases. Like, men are so responsible for everything when we don't even have a choice. We don't have a choice. And it's like, I can talk all day about, it's like you create a weird problem in society, but whenever we have a normal discussion, the way you see the society is infecting the way you're going to see the one-on-one battle that we're having. That it's always my fault. That's why I hate this way of thinking that there's no accountability on the woman's side. Like, oh, well, if she's small, 5 foot, not all women are freaking 5 foot. Most men will be bigger than a woman. It's not about small or big. It's just a suggestion if you're a woman. Because if a woman is gangster and beats a man up, the man can react. It's still the man's fault.
Go ahead, Lee.
What I'm saying is your solution is the best case scenario. What
Okay.
happens a lot of times is I could restrain her. The cops show up. They see bruises on her wrist, but they don't see any bruises on me. So now she's free and I'm going to jail. And these same cops have probably been raised, especially down here in Georgia, under the assumption that men don't hit women regardless.
Yeah.
That's why it's all messed up on all different levels.
Well,
Okay.
let me ask you this, because you're restraining, you're talking about holding the wrist. Restraining could be a bear hug and telling her, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Are
But
you serious?
if you,
No. If I don't trust a woman, if I don't trust a woman because I know she might hit her, I'm not gonna bear hug any woman because she has tooth. And I've heard too many stories of men breaking up with a woman and the man bit her. No, the woman bit her. One friend told me and he started laughing. And the way he looked at me like, why are you laughing? I felt humiliated. I was like, dude, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at, this isn't normal. This isn't normal. She bit you? And he was like, yes, and it hurt. And then we both started laughing. But I was like, that doesn't make any sense because you might have pulled it out of your hand, out of her mouth. Then she was like, oh my God, blood. I'm going to tell the cops you punched me. That's it. Locked, arrested, click, click.
But
Why you guys breaking down?
How, y'all gotta let me finish.
The
Y'all
bear hug
not
thing threw me off.
Not let me talk. That was just
But the man is gonna protect. They're gonna protect themselves. If the woman out of control, they're gonna protect themselves. In the story.
Okay, please stop and let me talk.
Okay.
All right, talk to me about the bear hug.
Okay, so I'm not even. That's just an idea.
No. Listen, you got mad because I cut you off at the bear hug. So fine, finish your point about the bear hug. I'm sorry I cut you off at the bear hug.
I'm trying to finish this sentence. So even with that, but if you hit her, being that you're a foot taller, you don't think that's going to be an imprint more than trying to constrain her, than fight her? And if she doesn't get anything on her, well, no, you don't get anything on her because she's not strong enough to do any kind of bruise on you, but you're able to bruise her when you fight her and the police come, who getting arrested? The police, when they come, they're looking at who is more messed up.
There's no...
I can hold many women fixed in one location if I just be gangster about them. Bram. If that woman shakety shake, I don't know, and I'm worried the way she's moving, she might twist her arms or slip or anything, it can be in a very weird way. While she is adding, you're hurting me, let me go, I don't want to do this. Dude, no. But I'm afraid that if I release you, you're gonna use that situation to kakabujin mo di jujutsu, hit me in the neck or something like that. And if you try to hit me, I need to balance that you still don't fall on the floor. I'm not going to be in a situation that I'm going to bear hug somebody. But one thing I do know, you can always hit them with a gangster shoulder, NFL style, you know, and just get out. And if you're gonna call me an F word or a B word, okay, man, I'm a happy man that's outside and just gonna be like, I don't want to do this anymore. Because I have a friend that has been in that situation. He went to the cops, and when he was telling the cop what is happening, the cop suggested, get a divorce, man. You might lose something, but we won't arrest you. It's a losing battle. That's how bad it is.
They do.
There's no telling what's going to happen.
No. Yeah.
It's situational. Situational.
No, it's not. When the police come, they examine the woman, they examine the man, and they see who is more battered.
Okay, what's your point that you're trying to make?
I'll tell you my point. My point is you. When Lee said, well, I'll get arrested because of me restraining her and holding her hands, my thing is you're going to get more arrested if you're fighting her and she has a black eye.
More arrested? You mean like, I get what she's saying, but as a man, I don't care if I'm more arrested or not. I'm arrested. What do you think?
Courtney, there's no such thing as more arrested. That's like being more pregnant. You can't be more pregnant.
It's
Either
not
you're pregnant or you're not. Courtney, come on. You're taking these long soliloquies. You don't want people to cut you off.
I'm giving legit
even JR was like, I don't understand what you're saying. No one's you're saying more arrested.
Courtney,
are you making any sense?
I'm
Courtney,
giving.
There's no such thing as more arrested for a man.
Excuse that I said that, lead attorney. Okay, that was a misspoke. Okay, so
you're
excuse
the one
me for
saying that
that.
words matter.
I said, okay, and I'm saying excuse me for saying that.
Well, that's why I cut you off.
Okay,
let
me explain what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is that we're talking about now arrest and who's going to get it, fingerprints or restraining her.
It's not an investigation right now.
And calling the police will have, I think, more of an effect than you fighting her and you're bigger than her and making more bruises on her. And when the police come, they're going to look at you and her and see who's more battered.
You want to know what this reminds
me of? And they're going
to
arrest the person that has the least bruises on them.
This reminds me of a conversation I had with my son. Yeah. He just missing. He want to bring up everything else but what we talking about in order to try to be right.
What are are you talking about,
You know
Derek?
what
What are you talking about right now? I know
what Jay's
exactly.
saying. I think
I
y'all
mean,
missing it.
Yeah.
I think
You know what the
that
interesting thing is about this whole thing, Jr. Is that the
I think
whole
they
thing
missing
just
it.
goes in
Y'all are missing it, and
Y'all
you
are
trying to, and
missing
Kay
it.
trying to
It's
defend
crazy.
Courtney. Y'all both
No
missing
one
it.
is defending
Ladies,
Y'all,
anyone.
she's
That's
trying
her.
to, picking
ladies,
you up.
listen.
No,
Both of
it's
y'all
not.
are missing it.
Ladies,
That's
relax.
Both of y'all missing it.
Ladies,
Under
Amazing,
under no circumstance should a woman just think she gonna hit a
ladies,
man.
No
relax.
one is
And
saying
That's
that.
exactly it,
if they
bro.
hit,
No
if they
one is
hit the
saying
man,
that.
it's gonna be.
Okay, they're screaming a lot more than I thought. Oh, so it's kind of confusing. All I can say, I understand what she means though. She means like, well, look, if you're going to get arrested anyway, right? Maybe you should do something to limit the amount of, I don't know, black marks on your body or something like that, so the police can at least say, hey man, miss, we need to arrest this man for just the moral points to look good. But then again, he didn't do much, so just take the L and hug the woman so nothing happens. I do agree with her in what she's trying to say, but what we're saying is it shouldn't even start there. There's a wound. We're gonna put a tape over it, but maybe we're not gonna stitch it. We're not gonna disinfect it because it might hurt. We're just gonna put a bandage. And I'm like, can we just prevent the wound? That's it. Because when I slap you, it doesn't hurt. Then why the heck do women hit men something? Bam, 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 bam. I didn't hit you. Bam, bam, bam. You're not a man if this hurts you. Bam, bam, bam. It's like I have to treat you like a kid. If a kid hits me, my son, I shouldn't hit him back. I shouldn't be angry at him. I should not be going, what are you doing? I can't do that. Because even if I scream at you, oh, that's emotional. I'm treating you like a kid. You're living by the laws of being a child that doesn't know what they're doing. I don't want a woman that I'm treating like a child.
The interesting thing about it is that they will spend 99.9% of their time trying to get you to figure out how to be more reactive instead of solving the problem, which is you should not put your hands on the
Yes.
first thing everyone said.
No. Don't gaslight me with that stupid smile that you have on your freaking face like, man, well, that was what we were trying to suggest. No, you weren't suggesting that. You don't do reverse Uno card like, hey, bada bing, bada bada. This woman was like, innocent, 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 innocent. Guilty. I was suggesting that. No. No.
You don't even get into this situation if y'all need to spend more time having conversations with women and saying, hey, you're not equal to a man. You're not as strong as a man. Keep your hands off of him. And you won't find yourself in a position where he got to try to restrain you. We're not even having this conversation.
What is, oh my God. He's 1,000% right. Okay. We got a guest on. We got a guest. We got a guest on. We can do this after hours. We can do this after hours.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's the end. I think you need to go find something with a different cable, but it's just more relaxing just chilling here, just watching the video. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about the whole freaking situation. For me, hey man, I'm just happy that my wife never assumed it was normal that she could hit me. She actually thinks it's very demoralizing to do it in front of your kids. We have a way of handling our issues in the way that we don't fight in front of the kids. We don't have a different opinion on the kids, as if our kids believe we're one person. You know, we are a team. If we don't agree, we just look at each other in a weird way. We're gonna have a talk so we can strategize in the future or something like that. You know, but yeah, I just think keep your hand to yourself. If you can't keep your hand to yourself, I don't think you should be in any relationship. But that's just my point of view. If you guys like it, hey, the usual, like, share, bada beam, subscribe and everything. If you want to suggest me a video, you can just put it down there or go to my Discord. There's a link. You can join. You can just post it there. I'll see it and I will, anything that's worth reacting to. Okay? And I think that's it. Don't hit woman or man. And I hope you guys have a great time. Okay? Peace.
Don't get me wrong. Mabosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde kush hash purple skunk criollo colombici jam jam turloqueta verdeta welcome. Den vida mi a tu iniciativa, padrei ku indica e também que sum sativa. Te ainda no que acepta ku eta medicina, Bob D nang di eta causa rebeldia. Cooking.